Yes, sir. Most scared. You got another topic for us, man?
For sure. Like I said before the break, man, I was sitting in bed about 2 a.m. last week, and I said, man, in the Old Testament and part of the New Testament too, it's some lifestyles that can be justified by Christians. So, and so what I mean by that is, if you fall up under any of these 5 lifestyles, you might not, feel too convicted because I got scripture to back it up, baby.
Okay. No, what you got, man?
Okay, top 5 lifestyles that can be justified by a Christian. Number 5, a carjacker. Now, if you go to Mark 11, verse 1 through 3, what you laughing at?
Nothing, man. Oh,
Jesus sent 2 of the disciples ahead of him to a village to get a donkey to ride on. And he told them, if anybody asks you anything like, why are you doing this? Tell them that the Lord needs it and you'll bring it back shortly. So, to forward that up to 2008, if you ain't got to ride to church or to work, go to your neighbor's crib and go ahead and take their car. And if they say what you doing, tell them the Lord needs you to have this. And that you're going to bring it back shortly. So you can be a Christian carjacker.
So do you bring the car back, man?
That's the Christian thing to do.
How long do you keep it? Is it any scripture that tells you how long you keep the car?
Hey, it's when the Lord say bring it back. So it may be you may need it for the whole week because you gotta get to work, or you may just need it for a Sunday morning service.
So what you?
Yeah, I mean,
so you tell the Lord the same thing too when they show up at your door?
I'm telling you, it's scripture to back it up. The word said, "Whoever asks you, why are you doing this? Tell them the Lord need it."
What else you got, man?
Lifestyle number 4. A person who refuses to get off welfare and steady having kids. Genesis 1:28. God said, be fruitful and multiply and replenish the earth. So if you're on welfare and having kids and a Christian, now the key to all these lifestyles, you have to be a Christian. That way you won't feel convicted.
Wow.
So that's lifestyle number 4.
All right.
Lifestyle number 3. A pimp.
Oh, no.
You can be a Christian pimp. Go to 1 Kings 11, verse 1 through 3. King Solomon loved many foreign women besides Pharaoh's daughter. You still there?
Yeah, man.
He loved women from the following tribes. Now hear me out now. He loved women from the Moabites, the Ammonites, the Edomites, the Sidonians, and the Hittites.
Okay.
And he met all of these girls from the dating websites.
Why did you have to go there, man?
And I'm not finished. He has 700 wives and 300 concubines. And those that don't know what concubines are, he was shacking with females that wasn't his wife. So he had 300 of them. So in my eyesight, Solomon was a pimp. So you could be a Christian pimp.
What about the rest of what about the rest of the story, man?
Oh, see, I didn't really read past verse 3.
Yeah, so I'm gonna ask all the Resurrect Radio listeners, you know what I'm saying? Please read past verse 3. Man, what else you got, man?
I'm telling you, you can live all these lifestyles, but you have to be a Christian.
Gotta be.
That's the badge that you have to
All
wear.
right.
Lifestyle number 2, a gangster. You can be Christian gangster. 2 Samuel 11:12.
Okay.
King David wanted Uriah's wife Bathsheba, but he needed Bathsheba's husband Uriah to get out of the way. So what he did, he hollered at his man Joab to send Uriah out into the front lines of the current war that was going on. So Joab sent Uriah out into the war, into the front lines. Uriah got killed, and King David got with Bathsheba, and I was like, that's gangster.
That is gangster.
See what I'm saying? That's soprano type stuff right there.
So you saying you could be okay? Now what about the rest of the story, man? What verse you stopped at on this time?
I've stopped at verse 12 because I was just so fascinated about David's gangsterism.
Okay, all right.
He was a G. I don't really know the rest of the story, but that's the part that stood out to me.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you too to read the rest of the story. I would like you to come back next week, bruh. I want to see Moski on episode 36.
But see, the thing is, the green light is you can be a Christian and do all this stuff.
All right, okay? Then what's the top lifestyle, man?
The number 1 lifestyle: a husband and wife stripper team in Las Vegas.
Oh wow! I ain't even heard of that in the world, dog. What is that, man? I know.
A husband and wife team. The husband take one half of the room, the wife take the other half, and they doing their thing, getting their little strip on.
Who did that?
And I'm gonna back this up.
Okay.
Genesis 2:25. Adam and Eve were both naked and felt no shame. Nah, what you got to say?
I ain't got nothing to say, man. I ain't got nothing to say. I'm like, and if you got any questions, hit Maurice Lynch up at righteousent.com.
You could be a Christian stripper, player. Adam and Eve had no shame.
That is
Now, top 5 Christian lifestyles that can be justified.
That can be justified. And that ain't not no consequences, but you know, ain't no consequences to none of that. But you know, hey. It's all good.
Hey, but I'm just saying though, see, the book of Genesis stops at chapter 2, verse 25. In my Bible. I don't know where the rest of the story went.
What edition Bible you got anyway, man? That's like the the MLV, the Maurice Lynch version. You got say the MLV. If you want to purchase the MLV, go to righteousent.com and pick up the MLV.